Yo, what's going on, guys? Like, I rarely ever get on live, but I just wanted to come by and talk to you guys today. I'll scoot this in a little bit. But I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. Right now, I am simply just getting work done and editing. I just finished a live with the one and only Jeremiah Drummond, which is a absolutely phenomenal photographer. So if you want to catch that, hey, what's up, Christian? Head over to my story where I was just having a conversation with him about composition within photographer. What's going on, Breon? But it was a really good conversation. We were talking about just our ideas and things that we have experienced through challenges within composition when it came to just even talking about business of photography or things, pertaining to actually getting into the industry as a photographer. Some really good knowledge was shared, and I think throughout touching base on those things about talking about different information that you would give to photographers just getting started up in this business as a photographer and creative, one of my biggest things was, number one, learn contractual agreements. Number two, learn the business of photography. Number three, do your research. I think a lot of the times, and get people on board who's able to help you throughout your creativity and your creative processes as well as a photographer. Sometimes when getting into the industry, we think that we have to do everything by ourselves when we really don't. We can get people in better positions and places that are better off than what we are and get them on board. Go in and start interning with photographers. Start having somebody to mentor you, to show you some ropes that are unfamiliar to your knowledge. I think a lot of the things about this industry, and especially through my experience as a photographer, growing up in this industry, starting professionally at 16, I'm 29 now, is one thing that has helped me to have longevity and have a great career thus far in this industry is, number one, how you treat people. How you treat people will take you places that your quality of photography can't. Also within that, understanding that longevity comes through getting people on board who are great at what they do so that they can put their talents into the creative direction and the processes of photography throughout that. Another thing that has helped is also shooting for the market you want to be in as a photographer, even when it comes to being a model as well. Shooting for the markets that you want to aspire to shoot for. If you are a fashion photographer, start shooting some fashion photography stuff that's in line with these bigger brands and these bigger houses that you aspire to work with. And then your work will start to kind of go in that direction of starting to catch eyes of people who also, work in those specific markets. One was there, but it just lost me. I would say something that a new photographer would need to know as well. It'll come back to me, but it's so many things, Oh, there it is. Connections. Connections will take you places that the quality of your work can't, especially right now. You might feel as if the quality of your work is extremely, extremely important, which is it is, but also understanding how to connect with people, how to get yourself out there and, network with people, because opportunities come straight through people all the time that don't have the best quality, but simply because of a connection, they get that opportunity. One thing I will say as well is we were talking about when it came to composition as a photographer is knowing how to monetize moments in photography. Simply just understanding and knowing how to create multiple looks within a shoot. One of my things that I always say, when you're getting into photography, you don't always have a budget for a stylist. You don't always have a budget for a creative team. So some of the images that you create throughout that creativity are simply things that you're putting together and you're curating, whether you're pulling the clothing, whether you're creative directing, you're styling it. One thing that has always helped me throughout photography and the process of it is simply going through headshots, half body, full body, whole body, and accessories and environment. You can get multiple looks simply off of applying those principles. shoot the headshot, shoot the half body, the full body, the environment, the accessories to put together a creative process. And throughout that, give the viewer something to want to continuously look at, you know? Another bit of advice that I would give up and coming photographers in this industry is also learn contractual agreements. You know, learn your rights as a photographer. Learn, you know, things about pricing and how to actually price for things that you're working on. I think a lot of the times as photographers, we get ourselves in kind of messed up positions because we're not educated in the business aspect or how to actually negotiate certain things when it comes to the usage and rights of our images. And sometimes we allow people to use things that they, you know, kind of will make for in compensation, you know, as a photographer, and knowing your due diligence of what you're owed for those things. But man, I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys. I had an absolutely phenomenal time when it came to talking to Jeremiah. If you guys don't know, actually go on my page, my story. I just did the live there and posted it. But I just want to say thank you guys. You know, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a support to my business. I don't get on here a lot and actually talk live, but I will be doing it a lot. I go live mostly to do retouching tutorials and things like that. But I just wish all of you, you know, the best of luck. I wish you longevity in your careers. And, you know, this year is still early. You know, I am looking to work with new creative teams, looking to eventually relocate. I'm not going to say, I will say, well, to Los Angeles, relocate to Los Angeles full time and actually start, you know, working with different brands and celebrities and personalities and creative teams out there as well. So, I hope those little principles and things that I've talked to you guys about just thus far in this video has helped you. Also, check out, if you want to see more photography content that I provide, head over to the link in my bio. Check out my YouTube channel. I have almost 813 subscribers. We're working our way up to 1,000. So if you want to be a free support, head over to my YouTube channel. Check it out, where you can learn how I do what I do when it comes to lighting, when it comes to color grading, editing, photography, business, inspiration, all of that. And then if you want to be of even greater support and you want to like actually purchase items that I sell throughout my photography, I help and I have products that show photographers how to get the results I get in my workflow. I have that too. Actually, I have it up right here. So if you want to check out my photography store, here, I'll put this here. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in tonight too. I have a photography store that has different photography booklets that I've created, teaching on lighting and giving the detailed breakdown. And with okay, I think we're back. But okay, I think we're back right here. I got off the internet, but like I said, thank you so much for coming in and coming live and, you know, just hearing the conversation tonight with Jeremiah and I, and also a photographer named Zeus out of LA. It was really fun. And, you know, I'm excited to, you know, keep putting out content and coming and talking to you guys and just giving as much information as I can, you know, especially if I've, you know, gone through different experiences that allow me to share that information. That's one thing that I always just want to continue to do, is educate you guys, motivate you guys, inspire you guys to know what's possible as creators, and, you know, the opportunities that can happen to you in your life. So this has just been a little kind of evening session after the live. And once again, I really appreciate you for tuning in, and I will see y'all back in the next live pretty soon. I go live every day, for the most part, every other day, doing different retouching tutorials. But if you don't catch my lives, you can always head to my YouTube channel in my bio. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fabulous Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow. So We're out. Peace, y'all.